Hello, we're back again for another GeoComply Remote Darts League night. Thanks again to our sponsors, GeoComply, the trusted solution for the iGaming industry's geolocation. And it's all brought to you by FSB, the sports betting and gaming platform supplier. An extra warm welcome to our viewers watching via the live Facebook page. Our first match will be an extra treat for you there. We have 16 players in total in the Remote Darts League, and this is the 8th of 20 league nights. They're all aiming for that top four in our finals night in 2 weeks' time. 4 of our 16 players compete tonight, all against each other. So that's 6 matches for you to enjoy with us over the next 3 hours. And all of those results will form our GeoComply Remote Darts League table. It really is starting to take shape. And after 7 nights of action, let's see who's up and who's down in the charts. Yesterday, it was another frustrating round of matches for Stacey Pace, who's yet to get off the mark in this campaign. But Darren Herrawini started the campaign with 3 defeats. But he had an excellent session second time around with 2 wins and a draw to move himself up to 11th. Tony O'Shea is just above him with 3 more points earned last night. And Richard Veenstra is just outside the top 4 now with 4 more points gained yesterday, which included 2 very entertaining 5-5 draws versus Darren and Tony. You can see Paul Hogan is the man sitting on top of the league table with 4 wins and 2 draws, undefeated so far. But he could be overtaken, as in action tonight we have 3 gentlemen who all remained undefeated in their first 3 games, plus the only lady to have registered a win so far in the Remote Darts League. Yes, Laura Turner features in our second match, an All England affair against the defending Remote Darts League champion, James Richardson. Just like James, our first man up here won 3 out of 3 last week, Australia's Justin Thompson, and he takes on the man from Canada who enjoyed a win and 2 draws first time out, David Cameron. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Well, there they are. We can say a very good afternoon to David over there in Canada, and a very good morning to Justin Thompson. Let's see you, Justin. There he is, bright and bushy-tailed. Justin, we'll start with you. It may well be 6 a.m, but certainly in a good mood, I should think, because you had a nice little victory, didn't you, just a few hours ago on an online tournament down in Australia?
Yeah, I started off pretty rough in the early rounds, but I come good at the end.
Good stuff. So that was just played yesterday evening, yeah, for you? Just 11 hours ago or so?
Yeah, about that, yeah.
Have you had much rest in between?
No, not much. I went straight up to work after that.
But you do work locally, I'm told, so not too far to commute.
Yeah, well, I live on 50 acres and I work from home.
Perfect. So as long as you're staying safe, my friend, and a little bit of rest, and then up early for 3 more matches tonight. And Justin, you're taking on a man that plays at a far more civilised hour, because it's about 5 p.m. there now. Let's say 5:01 for the darts fans. But hello to David Cameron.
Hey, how you doing?
Very well. And have you been working today as well?
Absolutely. I was up bright and early, 5:45, and off to work all day. But I got home about an hour and a half ago, so I feel good. I didn't work too hard, so no stress.
Good man. And no stress for either of you, actually, in your first outings. Winning starts for both. Justin, you had the perfect start. 3 wins out of 3.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with that.
Yeah, you had some good players in there as well, with Lorraine Stanley, Tony O'Shea and Thibaut Trickle. Not an easy night for you, but you did it.
Yeah, I went all right. I hit my doubles, and that's what counts at the end, doesn't it?
Yeah, very impressive finishing. And David, for you, I mean, you started with a win over Stacey Pace, and then you fought in 2 brilliant matches, 2 draws, one with John O'Shea, terrific game that was, and indeed with Jim Williams.
Yeah, like I said, you know what? It's just they picked up pretty good there. Like I say, you kind of know you have to dig in sometimes. So it's just, yeah, and you're home and you're in your own spot sometimes, so it's a little easier. But like you say, there's a lot of good players here, so I look forward to it.
Indeed. So we're looking forward to this one. You two, both stars in your own countries, your own continents. have you competed against each other much before?
I
No,
never
I
had.
don't,
I am. Yeah.
I don't think we've ever played, no.
Yeah, I couldn't see any head-to-heads. We've seen you both at World Cup level, of course, and you've both had great successes at World Cup level, just not against each other. So let's bring this challenge to a head. Let's get you both warmed up.
All right. All the best, Justin.
Yeah, you too, Dave.
Yeah, lovely way to start our evening, and I'm going to keep changing what I'm saying. Of course, our production team based in the UK, so just gone 9 p.m. here. We've been enjoying the bank holiday sunshine here in our gardens, but it's an afternoon session for David. He's 4 hours behind the UK, and as for Justin, it's already tomorrow. They're 9 hours ahead, 6 a.m. he's playing. Justin based in Victoria. He's about 4 hours, I would say, northwest of Melbourne. And David Cameron, Halifax, Nova Scotia, his location. And I mentioned the World Cup just before they get the match underway. David, a World Cup winner over in Romania in the pairs competition alongside Jeff Smith back in October. And 2 years prior to that, Justin Thompson, a member of the team that won the World Cup overall for Australia. So two distinguished internationals ready to battle it out here in match number 1 this evening. And when the practice starts are over, it's going to be Justin that throws first.
I'm ready to go, guys.
Okay, Justin?
We've got 3 more darts or not?
You can have 3 more if you so wish, Justin. We're very relaxed here at the Remote Darts League. Yep, each match the best of 10 legs. So the first man to 6 will pick up 2 points. Or could we be seeing a 5-5 draw? We've seen a few of those already. Okay, gents, so it's Justin to throw first.
$60.
60.
140.
55.
100.
139.
140.
60.
Justin, you require 61.
$53.
60.
Justin requires 8.
One dart.
Yep, game shot and the first leg to Justin Thompson. Second leg, David to throw first.
96.
$100.
140.
$140.
134.
$66.
David on 131.
91.
$45.
David requires 40.
First start, guys.
Game shot and the second leg to David Cameron. Good start to this match as we expected. Third leg, Justin to throw first.
$40.
60.
$140.
45.
$140.
180.
First maximum of the match goes to David Cameron.
$135.
81.
Justin requires 46.
Two darts.
Yeah, just in the 10, and that's the double 18 for the third leg to Justin Thompson. Fourth leg, David to throw first.
$83.
100.
100.
140.
140.
41.
43.
50.
And David on 135.
70 scored.
Justin, you require 170.
60.
David, you require 65.
45 scored.
Justin, you require 110.
54.
54 scored. David, you require 20.
Second dart, guys.
Yes, he finds it for the fourth leg, David Cameron. Fifth leg, Justin to throw first.
$180.
The perfect start to the leg for Justin Thompson.
$140.
85.
100.
60.
41.
140.
140.
Justin, you require 36.
Two darts.
Yes, the fifth leg goes to Justin Thompson, and the sixth leg is David to throw first.
123.
140.
55.
81.
41.
100.
135.
64.
David on 147.
115.
Justin, you require 116.
80.
Ooh, David requires 32.
Third dart, guys.
Oh, right in the corner we can see there from David Cameron to make it 3-3. Justin unlucky on the double 18 for the 116, but it's all square. Seventh leg, Justin to throw first.
95.
140.
43.
140.
180.
Second 180 of the match for Justin Thompson.
60.
99.
David on 161.
Oh, there's one. 81.
Justin, you require 84.
In 3 darts.
Yeah, finds the double 6 for the 84 checkout. 7th leg to Justin Thompson. 8th leg, David to throw first.
140.
55.
45.
55.
100.
85.
78.
39.
David on 138.
98.
100.
David, you require 40.
2nd dart, guys.
8th leg, David Cameron. 9th leg, Justin to throw first.
100.
100.
100.
140.
100.
140.
105.
David, you require 121.
77.
Justin, you require 96.
36.
And David on 44.
Second dart, guys.
It's the 9th leg goes to David Cameron. 10th leg and the final leg, it's David to throw first.
$59.
100.
134.
30.
83.
100.
130.
140.
David requires 95.
Ooh, just on top of the wire. 85 scored.
85. Justin, you require 131.
91.
David requires 10.
About 6 score, guys.
Justin, you require 40.
20.
David, you require 4.
Second dart, guys.
Finds the double 1 to take the 10th leg, and indeed the match. David Cameron, 6 legs to 4. Well, a real tussle there, as we expected from our two players. David, it was all going with throw, wasn't it? All the way through a crucial break in the 9th leg, a 14 dart finish from you there. But you were clinging on at the end.
Yeah, I got lucky there for sure. It's like I say, we went back and forth there, and the timing. I had some shots that weren't there, obviously for timing wise, but still, hey, it is what it is, and I snuck in there. So anyway, I'll take it for sure.
Okay, and Justin, I mean, there was a key moment, I think, about halfway through. You wanted 116. I thought you'd hit the double 18. It was just hidden from our view behind the flights, and that would have given you a break, 4-2 up. And David actually hit a double 8 so far into the corner. This is what this game's all about, fractions.
Yeah. Yeah, no, look, he played well. Just unlucky on a few doubles, that's all.
Yeah, indeed. And you've both got big matches to come up this evening, of course. Justin, you'll be back. Really looking forward to your next game. You're taking on James Richardson, the reigning champion.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Indeed. And David, you're going to be back up taking on Laura Turner. She's our only lady player that's registered a win so far.
Oh, I know. Hey, you know what? Don't underestimate anybody. Man, there's a lot of great women players, and it's good to see them playing, right? So I look forward to that as well. Yeah,
well, you're both two gentlemen that won't be underestimated by anyone. Thanks for a great start, and we'll see you both later on.
Great games, Justin. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thanks for the game, Dave. Thanks,
all
mate.
Right. Luck, bud.
Yeah, so we're going to move on from our first game. We still have 5 more matches to come this evening. So remember, if you are watching with us right now on Facebook Live, it's time to switch your browser to either our Remote Darts League YouTube channel, or indeed just go to one of your favourite bookmakers, and whoever's showing our Remote Darts League, you can enjoy it there. We're going to be back to enjoy our next match. It is the reigning champion, ruthless James Richardson, taking on fellow English player Laura Turner. We'll be back soon. Yes, welcome back to the Geo Comply Remote Darts League. Just enjoyed a great opening match to our session here this evening. David Cameron, a 6-4 winner over Justin Thompson. And it's time to meet our other two players that are involved this evening. It's hello to James Richardson and Laura Turner. No discussions about time differences for this one. All three of us based in England, albeit different counties. We'll say hello to the man from Northants. First of all, our reigning champion, James Richardson.
Good evening, Richard. You okay, bud?
Yes, are you? Enjoying the sunshine?
Yeah, good, mate. Yeah, enjoying it, loving it.
Well, you're enjoying the Remote Darts League, that's for sure. Our reigning champion. All went well with the first phase of it. You came back and you were 3 out of 3 in your first session of Remote Darts League 2.
Yeah, it was a good night for me. And it's going to be a good night tonight. 3 tough players, and we'll see what we can do. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm sure you are. And Laura, all 4 of you, in fact, all had winning starts. So, Laura, you're one of the club. You were the only lady, as it's turned out, that's had the win so far. But brilliant start to your campaign, wasn't it? That win over Darren Herawini.
Yeah, no, really good. I mean, obviously Darren's playing it. We're all playing in different circumstances, but you got to play what's in front of you. And I was really pleased to get that first win under my belt, like early doors.
And it was a good performance from you throughout the evening. You had good games, didn't you, with Joe Cheney, Paul Hogan competed well.
Yeah. I mean, for me, this is as much about competing and being competitive as it is about obviously, working on my game, improving it, and just playing whilst we're all in lockdown. So many things that kind of drive you to just play well.
Have you two ever met on the circuit, taking part in whether it's mixed pairs events or anything else? Have you played each other before? And I'm going to ask Laura because James could never remember who he's played.
I don't think so. I can't recall. Quite possibly, at one of the events, because we do go to quite a lot. But I don't recall playing against James. Maybe doing a bit of commentary whilst James was playing, but not against him.
Well, you were doing a bit of commentary, weren't you, when James took on Mikuru Suzuki at Ali Pali?
I was, yes. Yeah, epic game, really good. James did fantastic to kind of hold it all together and just push through that match.
Now, tell the truth, Laura, were you a complete neutral in that one, or were you slightly leaning towards the female player?
Well, what can I say, obviously when you're doing commentary, you want to be as neutral as possible, but they're obviously, with everything that was the hype and everything going on, and the fact that it was still quite new that women were playing the World Championships, obviously, I might have been edging towards Mikuru, but that's nothing against the opposition. It would have been anyone, not just James.
So, James, I think it's good to get a word from you on that. I mean, you played under that immense pressure of taking on the brilliant Mikuru Suzuki at Ali Pali. Tell us a bit about that experience.
Oh, she was absolutely fantastic. And I went 2 sets up, 2 legs up, and I thought, just get this job done and get off. And then it was 2 sets all, 2 legs all. And I just held my nerve. So held my nerve in the last leg. And the crowd played their part with Mikuru in the game, because obviously Ted had it with Fallon, and big one is it was out of order what they do, but can't help it, and I held my nerve, and luckily I got the win, and I was happy with that, and it was a sigh of relief. I'm going to tell you, sigh of relief when I got that double. You
don't have any crowd worries now this evening, do you? Either of you. So let's get this game on.
Well, I've got the missus.
I banished Aaron to the other room, so I haven't even got Aaron. So
have a great game, you two.
Thanks, guys. Good luck, James.
All the best, Laura.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm sure all of you watching are pretty used to our Remote Darts League format by now, but it is the first player to 6 that scores a win on our table. 4 players involved this evening, of course, but there are 16 in the tournament, and all of these results form part of the overall league table. There's not a competition just tonight. All of these results feed into the main table. So we could see a 5-5 draw, or could be 6 to one of these players. When we get underway, it will be James that throws first in this one. Laura, based in Byfleet, Surrey. It's Rushden North hands for James. You happy, James?
I'm ready, mate, yeah.
Laura?
Yeah, ready when you are.
So the first leg, it's James to throw first.
All the best, Laura.
And you, James.
'83.
Uh, 100.
'45.
100.
60.
60.
62.
100.
85.
Laura requires 141.
60, 90, 90.
What's the last start? Yeah, is it in the treble 10?
Yeah, sorry,
109,
109.
yes.
One 134.
Laura requires 32.
24 scored.
James, you require 32.
First start.
Great setups from both, but it's James that finds the double 16 to take the first leg. Second leg, Laura to throw first.
$100.
100.
45.
180.
The first 180 of the match goes to James.
60.
180.
Another maximum for James Richardson.
100.
James, you require 41.
In two.
A wonderful leg of darts. 11 darts for James to take the second leg. Third leg, it's James Richardson to throw first.
100.
100.
134.
85.
180.
A third 180 for Richardson.
Oh, 30.
James, you require 87.
In 3.
A 12 dart finish there. The 87 completed for James. Fourth leg, Laura to throw first.
Oh, 55.
100.
85.
121.
55.
140.
85.
James requires 140.
130.
60.
James requires 10.
3rd dart.
Game shot and the fourth leg, James Richardson. Fifth leg, it's James to throw first.
$140.
85.
140.
100.
100.
125.
James requires 121.
87.
100.
James requires 34.
No score.
Laura, you require 91.
39.
Yep, and James requires 34.
In 3 darts.
Yeah, odds for the 10 double 12, but finds the double 6 for the 5th leg, James Richardson. 6th leg, Laura to throw first.
$100.
140.
60.
96.
60.
133.
100.
James requires 132.
120.
100.
James on 12.
First dart.
Yeah, well played.
It's game shot and the match to James Richardson. Well, James, that was rapid stuff. Laura, if you're there, I just think the message is don't encourage him. That first leg, you had that brilliant chance right at the start, 3 darts to 32 to break, and look what happens.
I know. I was kicking myself for about 2 or 3 legs, and you actually can't afford to do that either when you're playing against someone like James. And I was like, just let it go. And, you can't sometimes. And I was like, But no, James played phenomenal after that. Let me slight chance with a 91, but didn't get close. So no, brilliant. Well played, James.
And James, you must be really happy with that.
Yeah, I'm happy with the result. Yeah, it's never easy. Laura's played well in the first 3 games, and I'll get the player tonight. And all I keep hearing is ton. I'll call it a ton machine, I think.
I need to get higher than a ton. I need to get 140s and 180s. That's where I am.
No, great stuff from you both. And I tell you what, we are going to look forward to speaking to you more throughout the evening. But we are going to close things off for now, move swiftly on to match number 3. And we look forward to catching up with you both as we move on. Our next match, James is sticking around and he takes on Justin Thompson. we carry on here at the Geo Comply Remote Darts League. All 4 of our players this evening have played their first match. We've seen David Cameron with a 6-4 win over Justin Thompson. We've seen James Richardson with a 6-0 victory over Laura Turner. And now we bring together the Australian Justin Thompson. He's back, as is the Englishman James Richardson. And we're going to let them crack on with this match. We might get a wave out of them as they pass, practicing. Hello, James.
Hello, Rich.
Hello, Justin. We can see the magic hand.
Hello.
There you go, the darts are there. So once the warm-up darts are over, we can crack straight on with this one, the best of 10 legs. Yeah, for Justin, of course, it's already tomorrow morning. Okay, James.
Yeah, I'm ready, mate.
All set, Justin?
One more?
You can have 3 more if you wish.
Yeah.
No problem at all. Justin Thompson, the man from Victoria. 9 hours ahead of us in the UK. James, not too far from me, actually, up in Northamptonshire. I'm based down in Bedfordshire, so for those in England, enjoyed a nice sunny bank holiday. And here we go. Across the time zones, it's going to be James to throw first.
All the best, Justin.
You do, James.
Game on.
$100.
$85.
$100.
$140.
$100.
$60.
$139.
$60.
James on 62.
In 3 darts.
Game shot and the first leg to James Richardson. Second leg, Justin to throw first.
$81.
100.
100.
140.
60.
100.
100.
James on 161.
65.
Justin requires 160.
100.
James requires 96.
56.
Justin, you require 60.
3 dots.
Yeah, finds the double top to take the second leg, Justin Thompson. Third leg, James to throw first.
100.
100.
100.
140.
43.
140.
96.
Justin requires 121.
49.
One, three, four.
Justin, you require 72.
Three darts.
Yeah, good double top there from Justin Thompson to take the third leg. Fourth leg, Justin to throw first.
$140.
$140.
$180.
Our first maximum of the match for Thompson.
$140.
$153.
Yeah, 180 followed by 153.
$93.
Justin, you require 28.
One dart.
It's a 10 dart finish from Justin Thompson, the best leg we've seen in the Geo Comply Remote Darts League. Takes the fourth leg. Fifth leg, it's James to throw first.
$100.
$100.
$44.
$125.
$59.
$60.
$100.
82.
$100.
Justin, you require 134.
$54.
James requires 98.
$60.
Justin, you require 80.
$40.
James on 38.
$22.
Justin requires 40.
$30.
James requires 16.
$8.
Justin requires 10.
One dart.
Yeah, the fifth leg goes to Justin Thompson. Sixth leg, Justin to throw first.
$100.
$140.
$70.
$100.
$83.
$140.
$45.
James requires 121.
81.
$59.
James requires 40.
Second up.
Game shot on the 6th leg, James Richardson. 7th leg is James to throw first.
$96.
$100.
One, two, one.
Mm. 26. Hard way.
100.
$60.
100.
$100.
James requires 84.
44.
$137.
James requires 40.
Second up.
The 7th leg goes to James Richardson. 8th leg, Justin to throw first.
$91.
66.
$60.
60.
180.
His second 180 of the match.
134.
Justin, you require 170.
$26.
140.
Justin, you require 144.
$96.
James requires 101.
Uh, 85.
Justin, you require 48.
$16.
James requires 16.
First start.
Game shot and the 8th leg to James Richardson. 9th leg, James to throw first.
$36.
100.
43.
85.
140.
60.
82.
85.
140.
60.
James requires 60. Justin, you require 111.
Yeah. 71.
James requires 20. Justin, you require 40.
Three darts.
Found the double 10 to take the 9th leg, Justin Thompson. The 10th and final leg, it's Justin to throw first.
$95.
$140.
$121.
$140.
$100.
$125.
$100.
James, you require 96.
Two.
Wonderful. The 10th leg goes to James Richardson, an 11 dart finish to complete the match, a 5-5 draw. Oh, gentlemen, a game of highs and lows for both of you there, that's for sure. Oh, Justin, I mean, raced into a 4-1 lead with the help of a magnificent 10 dart finish.
Yeah. I'm still trying to wake up, but anyway, I had opportunities earlier and just let them go, and to James's credit, took him, hit doubles clean, scored well.
Yeah, you went 4-1 up, and like you say, you were struggling to get it to 5, but that last dart at the double 10, a real key pressure dart when you went 5-4 up there.
Yeah. Yeah, that was...
Yeah, maybe we can't say exactly what you're thinking, but there was some relief there, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. I was happy to see that go in.
And James, I mean, to your credit, as Justin said, came back from 4-1 down. And then at 4-4, when it looked like it was turning your way, you let it slip and you had to respond in the last leg. Brilliant 11 data to level it up.
Yeah, I let that slip. Pulled it, really, I think. And then just held my nerve in the last leg to try and get the draw. And I got the draw, so I'm happy with a point. Over the moon with a point, to be quite honest.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you both for an entertaining match. We do see you both later this evening. Justin, you'll be back to take on Laura Turner. And James, you complete the night taking on David Cameron. So well done to both. A point apiece.
Well done, Justin. Well played, buddy.
Yeah. Thanks, James. Well played, mate.
Yep, the nicety is completed. And we will be back with Laura Turner and David Cameron. Yes, we roll on with the Geo Comply Remote Darts League, and it's time to see David Cameron of Canada take on England's Laura Turner. Both players are ready and warming up, and we won't keep them waiting any longer. As you can see on your caption, we've just had a little wave from David Cameron there. And we'll try and catch a wave from Laura as well, but it is going to be Laura that starts the game. There she is.
I'm ready, guys. Very best.
All set, Laura?
Yeah, I'm all ready. Good luck, Dave.
Same to you, Laura.
So the first leg is Laura to throw first. Game on.
$45.
Oh, 125.
$100.
Just a correction on David's score, please. 125 for David.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah, we got yours. That's fine. Just going to correct David's for 125, and then the 100 for Laura. And on we go.
Good, thank you. Uh, 95.
Uh, 70.
$100.
$100.
$140.
$126.
David requires 41.
Oops, 21 scored.
Laura, you require 60.
Yeah, 2 darts.
Yep, the first leg goes to Laura Turner.
How'd it
Second
go?
leg, David to throw first.
$24.
$60.
$100.
$95.
$100.
$41.
$140.
$100.
David requires 137.
$59.
60.
David, you require 78.
$58 scored.
Laura, you require 145.
$100.
David, you require 20.
Miss.
No score. Laura, you require 45.
Yeah, in 2 darts.
Game shot and the second leg. Laura Turner.
Good shot. Great shot.
Thank you.
Third leg, Laura to throw first.
$140.
$100.
$60.
$58.
Oh, 85.
$45.
$100.
$100.
Laura, you require 116.
$80 scored.
$100.
Laura, you require 36.
Yeah, first start.
Game shot and the third leg, Laura Turner. Fourth leg, David to throw first.
$43.
$100.
$100.
$60.
$100.
$60.
$140.
$81.
David requires 118.
That's game.
Yeah, 3 darts there. The double 19 finding the Tom Plus finish for David Cameron to take the fourth leg. And fifth leg, it's Laura to throw first.
100.
95.
26.
180.
First 180 of the match goes to Cameron.
Yep.
140.
97.
65.
David requires 129.
40 scored.
Laura, you require 170.
55.
David, you require 89.
25 left.
64. Laura requires 115.
55.
David requires 25.
Second dark ice.
Game shot on the fifth leg, David Cameron. Sixth leg, it's David to throw first.
$43.
100.
100.
45.
180.
Yeah, number 2 for Cameron.
Oh, 30.
98.
100.
David, you require 80.
60.
59.
David requires 20.
Bust.
No score. Laura, you require 167.
38 left.
So 129. David, you require 20.
Third dark, guys.
He finds it for the 6th leg. Great effort on the 167, but it's 3-3. 7th leg, Laura to throw first.
$43.
121.
$45.
140.
$85.
60.
$81.
60.
$81.
David, you require 120.
$60.
Oh, 81.
David, you require 60.
Second dark, guys.
Game shot on the 7th leg, David Cameron. 8th leg, David to throw first.
$96.
60.
140.
85.
130.
45.
David, you require 135.
103.
103.
$95.
David requires 32.
First dark, guys.
Game shot and the 8th leg, David Cameron. 9th leg, Laura to throw first.
$100.
26.
100.
123.
$95.
60.
85.
95.
Laura requires 121.
$59.
97.
Laura requires 62.
Yeah, 2 darts.
Yeah, lovely finish for the 9th leg, Laura Turner. And the 10th and final leg is David to throw first.
Dart, Dave.
Good last, girl.
And you.
$35.
43.
100.
140.
59.
100.
100.
70.
100.
Laura, you require 148.
100.
David, you require 107.
Third dart, guys.
What a finish there. The 20, the treble 17, the double 18 takes the match 6-4 to David Cameron.
Amazing, Laura. You're amazing.
Oh, no, well played. Great checkouts.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Your finishing is clutch. It was perfect. Time great.
Yeah, just needed, you needed to give me one more go.
At one point might come back to bite me, you know where. So I'm lucky.
No, well done.
Well, David, I mean, you took the words out of my mouth. Laura's finishing in the early part of the game. She didn't make any mistakes. Very quickly, 3-0 up. But to your credit, you came back very well.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, I felt some pressure on me there. I was like, okay, like she's hitting her doubles, and that's what it takes. It's the clutch finishing at the right time. Timing was perfect on them, right? So I might have had one opportunity, I think, out of 3 games, and I missed. and she just went bang bang, and it was done. So hats off to her for that. So.
And Laura, despite going 3-0 up, Davey started to come back. You nearly gave us a really magical moment on the 167. That would have put you 4-2 up. That would have been lovely to see that bullseye going.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen it gone in, but no, it wasn't to be. No, it's nice. I feel like you know, like I say, it's an adjustment. It's different, and the standard that the guys are playing is brilliant. So I just want to be competitive, and a 6-4 result against David. You know, when I had chances perhaps to have levelled it, or you know, and I went 3-0 up. I'm happy. Yeah, no, I'm happy. Just wish I could have sneaked a draw.
Laura, you were competitive. The brilliant 62 again to get back to 5-4. And David, even though he started the last leg, had that bounce out in the first visit, and it was almost like Laura had the darts from there on in.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, it's trying to be. I was trying to stay consistent, of course, because I know what she can do. She's been hitting 100 like crazy. And I was like, okay, if I don't do this, I'm in trouble. So, you know, dig in and see what happens. So it worked out well.
Yeah, you're going to play 15 players within this league format, David, and that 107 there, right at the end, to take that leg could be one of the biggest shots across the whole tournament for you.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, every point counts. And, you know, like I say, you could be out by 1 point, and you don't want that. So you got to take everything that you can get. And that's my plan. I'm going for everything, so.
Well, Laura, you're feeling good in that game. Despite defeat, you're back on straight away against Justin Thompson. So no rest for you.
No rest for the wicked, as they say.
So we look forward to that shortly. And David, you'll be back at the end of the evening to take on James Richardson.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Laura. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Great match.
Bye.
I say Laura's going to be back very shortly indeed to take on Justin Thompson. Well, this is night number 8 of the Geo Comply Remote Darts League, and once our final 2 matches are played in this session, all of our players in the league will have played 6 games each, so it will be very interesting to take a look at the league table. Coming up for this one, we go back down under to Australia, 8 o'clock in the morning or so there for Justin Thompson, taking on Laura Turner. So once again, we will let these players get swiftly on with this. We'll get away from Justin as he removes those darts. He is still there. He told us earlier he was just trying to wake up. There he is. You okay, Justin?
Yeah, mate.
Good. Plenty of orange juice and coffee.
Hi.
And there's Laura, fresh from a great battle there with David Cameron. So if you want to treat these as your warm-up darts now, players, and we'll set the scene for this one. You've seen Justin already in 2 10-leg thrillers, and we've just seen Laura in one there as well, missing out to David Cameron, so looking forward to this. It will be Laura that starts this match. Everybody happy?
Yeah, I'm good when you guys are.
Okay,
One
Justin.
more.
Yep, he's going to take his 3 more. It's no problem. I can tell you that the next match will be David Cameron returning from Canada to take on our reigning Remote Darts League champion, James Richardson. That's still to come. But here we go. This is it. It's Laura Turner, Justin Thompson. First leg, it's Laura to throw first.
All the best, Laura.
And you, Justin. Good darts. $60.
$85.
Oh, 40.
$100.
$85.
$121.
$60.
$171.
Yeah, 3 trebles there to leave the 24.
$60.
Justin requires 24.
One dart.
Game shot on the first leg, Justin Thompson. Second leg, Justin to throw first.
85.
100.
45.
85.
85.
45.
60.
121.
36.
Laura requires 150.
92.
Yeah.
No, 82.
92
Yeah.
scored. Is it a
92.
treble 5?
Yeah,
Yeah, 92.
thank you.
One 40.
Laura requires 58.
50 scored.
And Justin requires 50.
3 darts.
Can you remove the single 10, Justin? And there it is, the double 10 that completes the second leg for Justin Thompson. Third leg, it's Laura to throw first.
Oh, 38.
100.
30.
180.
The first 180 of the match for Justin.
$60.
$60.
$81.
Justin, you require 161.
$99.
$85.
Justin, you require 62.
$30.
$81.
Justin, you require 32.
$28.
And Laura requires 126.
Oh, 34 left. So, no,
So 92.
Yeah, 90.
Justin, you require 4.
$2 darts.
Yeah, finds the double one for the third leg, Justin Thompson. Fourth leg, it's Justin to throw first.
$100.
$60.
$100.
$140.
$100.
$55.
57.
Oh, 60.
Justin, you require 144.
$100.
Oh, 55.
Justin requires 44.
Checking 3.
Yeah, he's found the double 10 again for the fourth leg. Justin Thompson. Fifth leg, it's Laura to throw first.
Oh, 125.
$83.
$140.
$100.
$83.
$140.
Okay, a typo on Laura's score there. Last score was 83. Should take her down to 153. And then the 140 for Justin. So Laura, you require 153.
And 93.
$138.
Laura, you require 60.
Oh, 50 scored.
Justin, you require 40.
$2 darts.
Yeah, good leg from both players there. Justin takes it in 14 darts, the fifth leg. The sixth leg, it's Justin to throw first.
I'm 40.
$45.
$97.
$140.
$70.
$60.
$83.
$60.
Justin, you require 111.
$43.
Oh, 45.
Justin, you require 68.
$48.
Laura, you require 151.
$100.
Justin requires 20.
Two dart.
Yeah,
Game
well
time
done.
and the match to Justin Thompson. Yes, very well done indeed, Justin.
Thanks.
Sort of worked your way along as the morning has got on for you. Started with a defeat, then a draw, and ended it with a win.
Yeah, look, all three games could have went anyway, you know. Like, I battled a bit of a headache at the start, but I just didn't want to tell anyone.
well, you played very well indeed in that match. It's just David Cameron gave you a few headaches as well, didn't he?
Yeah. No, it was all good. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. It's really good fun.
Yeah, and we know you have the challenge of the early mornings, but to be fair, Justin, you know, overall you've played very well across the 6 games you've played. You've really put yourself in contention going forward.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with the way I'm going. Me doubles were a bit ordinary tonight, this morning, but you know, and it cost me a couple of legs against the darts and stuff where it could have changed the match. Anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Laura, a tough evening for you. It's difficult for you in a way, coming straight. I mean, everyone's going to have this at some point, of course, but you had a really tough game, a lot of pressure on that game with David, and then you have to come straight back on and play against Justin. That's not easy anyway.
No, but it can work in the reverse. I mean, if I came off that and snuck a draw or a win, then maybe I would have been slightly more buzzy after after that. So we all know kind of what what the routine is for the night. So you just have to deal with it and play. So that's fine.
Yeah, I must say, Laura, what we're noticing with you is whether the scoreline's 5-4 or 5-0, you're competing, you're not giving in, and I could only hear it just right towards the end of it, a frustration in your voice. But overall, you've remained positive.
Yeah, no, it's one of those things. I will say to anyone that has ever played, ever wants to play, still plays, I just never give up. I mean, if someone can win 5 legs against you, then there's no reason, within reason, why you can't win 5 legs against them. So in my mind, that's what I say to myself every time. So I never give up, ever. I do get frustrated, but never give up.
And you've got another...
That's exactly right. I feel the same. It's something that I've always had in me as well. And it's a credit to you, Laura. You're throwing well.
Yeah, thank you, Justin. Thank you. You could have given me a couple of chances more at that double.
No, I've seen what happens when you give women chances.
When you give players chances, anyone a chance. Yes.
I'm not sure if he was sticking with the darts there, but I think we'll move on. Laura, you're going to be back with us in 4 days' time. What a great little group of players we have there. Thibaut Tricol from France, Jim Williams from Wales, and Richard Vaensche from the Netherlands. That's going to be a brilliant evening. Yeah,
I'm looking to beating all 3 of them, No, I'm looking forward to it. They're all great players, great guys. So, I'm looking forward to Friday.
We certainly look forward to that. Stay with us, Laura. We're going to have a chat with you again in just a moment. But to wrap things up from this point of view, Justin, you're back with us in some 21 hours. So we're going to do it all again with you tomorrow. Paul Hogan, top of the league. He's one of the competitors in there. Larry Butler and Stacey Pace. So hopefully your time zone will shift. I know you're kind of playing with jet lag there in the morning. So hopefully you're okay for tomorrow.
Yeah. I should be all right. All right.
And we look forward to it, Justin. So we see you again in the morning.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you all have a good day or good night, whatever it is over there. And I hope it's not too hot for you.
I will cope. Appreciate it, Justin. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Laura.
Cheers,
thanks, Richie.
Justin. Bye.
Bye.
We're going to stick with Laura Turner for just a moment and turn our attention away from the tournament here. And of course, news has come to light over the last few days. A very good friend and colleague of ours, Rod Studd, has suffered a stroke. And from everybody involved at the Remote Darts League, we just wanted to pass on our very best wishes indeed to Rod. Lots of positive thoughts going your way. And Laura's stayed with us. If we could just catch a word from you, Laura. You know Rod very well, of course, a colleague of yours. You've been recently involved with Sky Sports. So tell us a bit about Rod, and I'm sure you're going to want to send your own personal message.
Yeah, I mean, I in terms of most of the people that are involved with Sky Sports, I mean, my time there has obviously not been as long as most of them, but I have to say, I mean, the commentators, the team, everything, they all take you under their wing and look after you like you wouldn't believe. And Rob was just one of those exceptional, Rod is one of those exceptional people that just has, talked to me, got me through sticky patches and told me what to do, what not to do, etc. And the news that we obviously had this week, that he's not well, he's had a stroke. It's just, it's hit everyone really, really hard. With every fibre of my being, I wish him all the best for a speedy recovery, because he's one of the best people I've ever worked with. And yeah, you know, it's quite emotional for all of us. And yeah, I just wish him, his family, and everyone all the love. And you know, I hope he gets well soon.
Yeah, I think you speak for us all, Laura. I mean, he's a man absolutely at the top of his game. For me, as far as modern darts is concerned, he really has become the voice of darts. You know, all of the greatest moments in the sport, he's the voice that we hear on Sky Sports calling them home. But away from the commentary box as well, he's razor-sharp wit and such an intelligent man. And I think we all have that faith in us regarding Rod Studd. He's got such a strong mind that he will pull through this. But as Laura said, everybody's sending their very warmest wishes to Rod Studd and his family at this time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like you say, I mean, I tried to engage in a, you know, non-dark conversation with him, even brushing the political side, and yeah, no, he's just the sharpest wit you can ever come across. So if anyone's gonna, you know, smash this glass ceiling, as he would like to say, he's gonna do it. So you know, I've been privileged to, you know, to work with him, and I can't wait to do it again. I just, you know, have every faith and every will in the world that, you know, he's gonna get better soon.
Yep, so to Rod Studd and his family, on behalf of everybody at the Remote Darts League, stay strong and get well soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we do have one more match to complete our evening here. Very much thank you there to Laura Turner, and we'll be back very, very soon with David Cameron and James Richardson.
Okay, guys, quickly.
Thank you, Laura.
Is that all right?
Yeah, the final match of the evening coming up in the GeoComply Remote Darts League. And once this is all over, keep your eye on the league table because all of our players will have completed 6 matches apiece, so all level as far as games played after this. So give us a really good look at how the league is shaping up. To complete phase 2, so to speak, we welcome back Canada's David Cameron and England's James Richardson. We'll catch a quick word with the two players. Hello again. Now, David, you've had 2 real battles, 6-4s, but you've come out on the winning side on both occasions.
Yeah, hey, you know what? As I say, you just got to, the timing is right, and it worked out well, and I'm going to take it. So, yeah, absolutely, pretty happy with it.
Okay, well, James, you've also maintained your unbeaten record. The 2 of you unbeaten thus far. A win over Laura, and then that draw with Justin.
Yeah, I'm happy with the results. Just happy, Richard.
You always are, James. Right, now, David, it's a bit of a tradition on the Remote Darts League. We don't ask James anymore if he remembers playing anyone.
No.
Whether he has or not, he'll say no. But do you remember ever competing against James?
No, I did not, actually. So, seen him on the TV there a couple of times and played well. It was awesome. Good to watch. It was fun.
Indeed he is. Well, there we have it. That's the truth. They've not met before. They're going to meet tonight in the Remote Darts League. Still a civilised hour for you, David, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's only just about 5 to 8 in the evening, so the sun's still shining here. It's slowly going down, but yeah, it's nice out today, so it's pretty cool.
Okay, well, it's about 7 minutes to midnight, James, so we'll get this game on.
Okay.
Before the clock strikes 12. The last thing we want is anybody turning into a pumpkin before we get there, so this is it, the final game. David will have the darts. Yeah, the pride of Canada in many ways, David Cameron, the man that's qualified year after year for the World Championship, top of the Canadian regional table. And of course, James has plenty of World Championship prowess himself. Played on the biggest stage of them all at the Ali Pali.
I'm ready to go, guys.
David is set. How about you, James?
Yeah, I'm ready, mate, yeah.
Well, this is it then. The first leg, it's David to throw first.
But play well, James. $99.
$95.
$97.
$134.
$45.
$180.
The first of the match, it's James.
$96.
James requires 92.
$52.
David, you require 164.
$84.
James on 40.
$30.
David, you require 80.
Ooh, 40 scored.
James, you require 10.
First half.
It's game shot and the first leg to James Richardson. Second leg, it's James to throw first.
$97.
$100.
100.
82.
60.
59.
134.
180.
180 goes to David there, but James on 110.
70.
David requires 80.
60.
James, you require 40.
In 2.
Second leg to James Richardson. Third leg, David to throw first.
100.
82.
46.
137.
42.
44.
59.
61.
I think David's last score was 59. Is that correct, David?
Yes, correct, yeah.
Yeah, so David's last score 59 and then 61 for James.
Oh, 55.
95.
55.
55, thank you.
137.
99.
James requires 40.
First start.
It's game shot and the third leg, James Richardson. Fourth leg, James to throw first.
58.
100.
60.
100.
140.
100.
180.
Second for Richardson.
100.
James requires 63.
2.
Well, 4 straight times for David, but it's game shot and the 4th leg to James Richardson. 5th leg, David to throw first.
Oh, get out of it. 81.
$99.
180.
2 180s apiece now.
140.
45.
92.
60.
James, you require 170.
125.
And David requires 135.
52 scored.
James requires 45.
In 2.
It's game shot and the 5th leg to James Richardson. And the 6th leg is James to throw first.
180.
180 number 3 for James.
100.
180.
Well, look at this. The Geo Comply Remote Darts League and James Richardson on the 9-dart finish.
140.
James requires 141.
81.
Nearly started booing there.
60.
57.
James requires 60.
In 3 darts.
Wow, a 12-dart finish to end the match. Game shot and that match goes to James Richardson.
Good shot, James.
Me. I mean, David, I'm going to start with you here. The first couple of legs, you left 80.
Yeah.
And missed both. They go in. This game is completely different.
100%, and that's what it's all about. It's about hitting your doubles. Unfortunately, I didn't do it. He did. So hats off to him, man. It was a great match. He shot well. So I'll take it though. So far, I'm pretty happy with everything so far. So
Yeah, sorry that the evening ends for you in a negative way, but overall, as you say, positive results.
Oh, 100%. You know, like I said, I know I got lots more games to play yet, and as I say, I plan on being there at the top or pretty near the top, and so we'll see what happens. So.
Absolutely. And James, I mean, you said you were happy before the game started. You must be absolutely delighted after that.
Oh, yeah, I'm delighted. I think that puts me top of the league, I think. Sorry, Paul.
I'm sure you already know.
Above you, Paul. Paul, I'm above you. He keeps on messaging me on Facebook. Well, let me win so I'll go top. No, you go second. I want to.
I can assure you. I see what goes on in that particular chat room, and nobody's letting anybody win. James, all joking aside, I doubt that's a scoreline you expected against Mr. Cameron.
Not at all. I mean, I've been following David, and he's a power scorer, absolute machine. And I thought, I've got a game here, and I don't think David brought his A game there. I mean, David is a absolute class player with scoring. He's probably up there with the best, I think. And he'll do some damage in this, and he'll be back. That'll hurt him, and he'll be back.
Well, I think that should give you a lot of satisfaction, that result, James, because as I said before the game, David hadn't lost a match, so that really was an impressive result.
Yeah, I'm happy with the result. I'm happy with the result, but I think David will bounce back from this one because he's a class player.
Well, no doubt about that. And David, you do have a chance to bounce back pretty quick. Just a couple of days wait for you, and then you return. You take on Tony O'Shea. That's always lots of fun. Joe Cheney, who I'm sure you know very well from the United States.
Sure, yeah. I mean, Joe, I run into Joe all the time in tournaments when I travel down that way and stuff. Great guy, and like I say, you don't underestimate him for sure. But I feel pretty confident overall, so I look forward to that as well.
Excellent. We're actually both taking on O'Shea's because, James, you join us again next Saturday, and you're going to be taking on amongst your trio, John O'Shea.
Yeah, I don't think I've never played him either. I like you Google that.
We don't believe you. Lorraine Winstanley in there, Darren Herrawinny, lots of players looking to get into form, so it doesn't get any easier.
I've played Lorraine. Now you can Google that one.
I'll let you tell me all about it. Gentlemen, thank you very much indeed for completing our entertainment for this evening, and we look forward to seeing you both again soon.
Yeah, cheers, Richard.
Yeah.
Cheers, Dave. All the best, buddy.
Great games, bud. Thank you guys for everything.
Thank you. So that completes night number 8, which means we can take a really good look at our league table. As it all stands, as James mentioned, he's looking to see where he fits on the league table. They were our matches for this evening, but we've completed those, and I can tell you the scores as we run through them. David was a 6-4 winner over Justin Thompson. James Richardson, a 6-0 winner over Laura Turner. There was a brilliant 5-5 draw between Richardson and Thompson in that third match, and Laura got so close to a point against David Cameron, 6 legs to 4. That was, and we've seen 2 6-0s to end it, one for Justin and one for James, and that is where we have the league table. As James has been boasting, he's top of the league, 11 points out of 12, ahead of the only other player who remains unbeaten thus far, Paul Hogan, who's had 4 wins and 2 draws. Looking at our players that took part tonight, Laura in 13th place, so close to a 3rd point. We knew she had 2 minimum, but she could have added a point earlier on, as I've mentioned, and working our way up. Dave Cameron, despite that heavy defeat, he'd had a good campaign. He still sits there in 7th place on 8 points, but they're all bunched up. Larry Butler, Joe Cheney, the North American contingent, all there together. And Justin Thompson, he's still maintained his position, just a couple of points off the top in 3rd place. So that is where we leave it for this evening. Just to point our interest now to tomorrow, Larry Butler there, just outside the playoff places. He returns, as does Justin Thompson, as we've mentioned. They're joined by Paul Hogan, so Paul's back straight away to see if he can get back on top. And Stacey Pace completes the lineup for our Tuesday evening. On behalf of everybody here involved this evening, it's a big thank you. We've enjoyed it. We hope you have too. And I'll sign off with a hi ho.